Sit back and take a ride. Take a ride. Pink panties coming to your life. To your life. Sisters coming to your life. Come, catch a vibe. Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride. Come on, let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride. Yeah. Sisters, we the family. Love Crystal and TT. Yeah. Fallon, that's me. Come, catch a vibe. Let's ride. Alright. Yeah. Come on, let's ride.
Now, we all have or currently smoke Mary Jane. And we live in a state where it is recreational. You, Fallon, especially, will have it's going to be 21, where technically he can go get it if he wants to. So how would you feel, or what would you tell your kids if they decided that they wanted to smoke?
That you better be able to afford it first. No, they've asked me about drugs before. I think just weed and alcohol, thank God. But I think I would just be honest with them. I think I would just be honest with them. Since he is, 21 of legal age to smoke, would I smoke with him though? I don't think I would feel comfortable at this point smoking with him. And I just try to think back to Mom, like when we became of age, we went out, we started partying together.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think how old were we when we started like drinking together for real. I think I guess in our 30s.
Yeah, I think so.
Because even if in our 20s when we hung out, like I don't think we were shotting it up.
So like we might have
all the nightclub times.
Margaritas.
What?
The nightclubs and stuff. Back in San Antonio, we used to party it up with Mom. Yes.
Yes, we did, but I don't know. I don't remember if we was pre-gaming talking about shot.
Well, no, probably not the pre-game, but we was probably, for sure at nightclubs we was drinking.
Maybe in a club we would take a drink or something.
It was usually because we were going out for something or celebrating something. If we was at home, I don't think we really drank because we were.
I think we did more like mixed drinks. Like Mom's drink is a margarita, so we would definitely have margarita
pink panties
all the time in pink panties. Yeah, I think those were the two main things. I think we probably maybe took like, okay, we're gonna have a drink, so let's take a shot first, but probably not like line them up and shots tonight.
The way we do now. I think
everybody was here.
I feel like I would have that same approach. Like, oh no, we're not smoking together. Like I don't know what it is about smoking compared to drinking.
Because it's a social drink. Usually when you're drinking, it's to have fun. You're usually letting loose.
You're not smoking to have fun?
Like usually relaxing. Usually at home, relax.
So why wouldn't you want to relax with your kid? Your adult kid.
You that don't want to relax with your kid.
Right. I'm just talking out loud. Like, weed is better than alcohol in all sense, in all ways. But I guess just for me, a comfortability thing, if he came to me right now and was like, let's roll one up, we probably not we're not smoking together.
I think it's
but I may have a drink with him
behind it.
Huh?
I think it's the stigma behind it. Like
I think it's because it's Jahari. If Trayvon came up to us and said, let's roll one up, I would smoke with Trayvon.
I don't know.
No problem. Okay, because I have. And
I don't know. I feel like me.
No problem. You have no problem drinking or smoking with Jackson. If he came up to me and was like, "Hey, let's drink and let's smoke," I would have no problem.
Smoke with him either.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm not gonna smoke with none of them. Not damn one.
Y'all's age, maybe that's what it is.
Maybe
maybe that's what. But no, I went with my kid. Like when TJ and Tristan are of age, if they want to smoke, and they came up to me and was like, "Mom, let's smoke." I would smoke with them.
You've been reminding my phone for 18 years because I'm going to put you to the test with that.
Please. Go ahead. I would have no problem doing it. The same with drinking. If you want to sit down and drink, I wouldn't mind. I would prefer you come to me and say, "Hey, Mom, let's try."
Definitely.
That's how I feel.
But I don't even think that.
Hope that you wouldn't want to try the hard drugs, but if you did, please come to me so that we can talk about it.
Yeah. I don't even think that I was in my. I think I was. I don't know how old I was. Was I in my 20s, like before Ma even knew?
Oh, I was.
Or I even smoked around her. Or, felt comfortable.
Oh yeah, no. I think she probably knew in the 20s, but smoking around her. I feel like it wasn't until like 30s.
Yeah.
Well, y'all's 30s, yeah.
Yeah, our 30s.
You're still in your 30s too. What are you talking about?
I was in my 20s when I started smoking. And when Ma found out, I was in my 20s. I was like 25, 26 when I started.
You were smoking around her.
Yeah, I was like 25, 26 when I started smoking. And then I didn't smoke around her until we were in Phoenix.
Right. So when you was in your 30s.
I was still in my 20s, darling. Don't be trying to play me like that. Don't be trying to play me.
You was in what year?
You're about 35
right
now.
29.
I'm not 35 yet. Don't play me.
You 34?
Yes. Don't be playing with me. Look.
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't smoke around Ma until we were in Phoenix. Jerry probably knew I smoked, but I didn't smoke around him or anywhere near the vicinity of Jerry. Like I hid it from Jerry more so.
But to be honest, I guess that is true because I didn't really smoke around Ma until we moved to Phoenix too.
Yeah.
Back when we were in Texas,
I hid it.
Nobody was smoking in the backyard.
No,
we wasn't
not
doing
at all.
That. We wasn't doing that.
Not even a little bit.
Yeah.
I guess that is true. And we moved to Phoenix when I turned 30.
Yeah, I guess it's just something about your kids being established and you know that they're not abusing alcohol or weed and they can take care of themselves, pay their own bills, and afford their own habits.
And you're not calling me, asking me, hey, let me get $20 for some weed.
Exactly. And you can't really say that in the 20s, like when you first start smoking. So I guess, it's like being a responsible drug user.
That's because that's the bad stigmatism behind weed. Weed is better than cigarettes. It's better than alcohol. So for it to be so bad and you don't want to do it, like I understand smoking, yes, it's probably bad because you're smoking with tobacco. If you're smoking with tobacco, there's plenty of clean ways to smoke nowadays. You could do a pen. I feel like the stigmatism behind it is going away.
Yeah.
To where it's not going to be a problem where my kids, when they turn 21 and are of age, it's going to be like, oh, a normal thing.
It's nothing. Yeah. It's like a glass of wine at dinner.
Yeah.
We'll see.
In Paris, they have glasses of wine, 12?
Mm-hmm.
It's normal.
Very young, yeah.
Yeah. I'll be drinking with my kids probably too. Early.
So that leads me to the next question. Kind of, sort of, but not really. But maybe so. Would you turn in your kids if they committed a crime? Or your loved one, period?
I think it depends on the crime. Am I being questioned by the police? Or am I just turning them in?
You just turn them in. You know that they did something that was illegal and against the law. Are you turning them in?
I think it depends on the crime.
Honestly, I would have to say it depends on the crime. So, okay, to me, like the worst crimes is like murder and rape.
Right.
Yeah, if you raped anybody or murdered somebody, I think I'd have to turn you in. I don't think
it depends on the murder. Well, because there is no rape that's justified. There's no rape that's justified.
But if you're protecting your sister, if you're protecting somebody, I'd probably hide you out.
I might not turn you in.
I might even tell the police I don't know where you are.
Okay. Okay. So if they are serial killers, then you're turning them in. But
I'm not trying to get got.
If you killed Bob Joe because Bob Joe was trying to rape your sister, then Bob Joe, that's what you get.
Yeah.
I feel like there was just on Facebook, I just saw these little kids that was arrested for killing their stepdad because the stepdad was trying to rape the little girl. And I was like, why?
And it was 3 of them?
I think so.
Yeah.
And I was like, why'd they get arrested?
Right.
Like, he should have died. You tried to rape somebody and they protected him. Yeah. Like, those types of crimes, I feel like should be not wiped away, but wiped away.
Okay, so what if your child has been drinking and driving, right?
I was just thinking of that one.
They hit like a parked car somewhere where there's no way it can be traced back to them, or you know what I mean? Like you hit a car in a neighborhood, that they ain't got no cameras or nothing like that, but they've been drinking.
I think it depends on if they have a problem. Like,
right.
If you always out drinking and driving, at this time you happen to hit somebody, I think I would turn you in because
you need to learn your lesson.
Right. And potentially what could happen next.
Right. If you would have killed somebody, it would have been 1,000 times worse. I'd rather you get in trouble now, learn your lesson now, so that does not happen.
Yeah. Like hopefully I'm saving your life that way.
Hoping and praying that I never have to do that, because me and drinking and driving, I don't play that.
If this was a one-time thing, nah, I probably ain't snitching.
But then if you don't snitch, how do you think they're going to learn their lesson that even if it is just one time, that first time?
I think for somebody who it's not a habit, for somebody who it is just one time, I think that would be an eye-opener for you.
Yeah, you probably learned your lesson after that.
Heck yeah.
And you got lucky.
But I might have learned that if things like this happens, then my mom's going to get me out of it.
Then I'll see that it's a habit. So next time you get in trouble, I can't. Yeah.
Sit back and take a ride. Pink pennies coming to your life. Sisters coming to your life. Come, catch a vibe. Let's ride. Come on, let's ride. Yeah. Sisters, we the family. Love, Crystal and TT. Yeah. Fallon, that's me. Come, catch a vibe. Let's ride. All right. Yeah. Come on, let's ride.